Hello people and welcome to this new class in where we are gonna see another feature of the text. We can check that we have here title and a text content, right? Imagine that we want to make a spelling correction of this text. Of course, Indesign has this kind of tool, so let's use it. Firstly, we have to select the text box in where we wanna use the spelling. So, selection tool, I select this text box, and then if I go over Edit, I'll find the option Spelling. Expanding this menu, I find more options: Check Spelling, Dynamic Spelling, Autocorrect, and User Dictionary. Let's start with the first Check Spelling. Shortcut Ctrl+I. This window pops up, and then this is going to work as a regular check spelling tool. We have our own dictionary where we can add more and more words. We will see it later how to do it, but firstly the tool has detected this word.
Generalize. Then in this box we can read change to and a suggested correction. Then just below many different options. Then add to, and we can add this word, the suggested correction, or the word that we text down here in our dictionary. This dictionary is called User Dictionary. Then we have the language. We are working in English UK language. And then here, this last category is called Search, and it means that we are searching our words in the document or in all documents. This is about this column, but on the right side we have more options. Done when we are done. Then the direction of the check spelling, forward or backward. Then skip, very important option in case that we want to skip this word, we don't want to correct it. Then we can say ignore all. By clicking this, we will ignore this word generalize in all this document. And then the option about adding the word to our dictionary. We can even open the dictionary from here and use this specific window. So in this case, what makes sense? It makes sense to ignore all because the word is correct and it's very likely that we will find it many times in this document. So let's click ignore all. The same with this another word, and then we find this next one and you could be wondering what is wrong here. In this first box we have the answer, uncapitalized sentence. That is the reason because the check spelling is pointing out this word. And then in the suggested corrections box we have this word capitalized. Anyways, it is correct, so I'll skip it and let's continue. We jump to the next word and here we find an error. Gallery is not in the dictionary because it misses one L. Then we go to the suggested corrections, we select the correct word and we say change. Easy and simple. We should continue with the check spelling till we are happy and then we click done. Let's use now the second option. It was called dynamic spelling. We go over edit, spelling, dynamic spelling. What happened here? We can see how in our text box we have different words with an underline, sometimes in red, sometimes in green. So there is a color code giving us some kind of information. In order to know more about this color code, let's go over edit, preferences, spelling. Then here we will find interesting information about the check spelling. First of all, the kind of words that the machine is gonna detect: misspelled words, repeated words, uncapitalized words, and finally uncapitalized sentences. This is about the spelling we did just before. And then we have another category about the dynamic spelling, the one we are doing right now. And then we have this color code. Misspelled words will be in red, repeated words in green, uncapitalized words in green as well, and uncapitalized sentences in green as well. So we could change these colors. We don't want so many greens. Let's say uncapitalized words will be in cyan and uncapitalized sentences in magenta. Okay, and here we are. Now at a glance we can check the errors in our spelling. We have the letter M in red and we have the word and in magenta, which means uncapitalized sentence, right? Then we have more words. Let's go for example to this one, neighboring. We may wonder why this word is marked. Actually it is because this way of spelling is from the United States and we are using English from UK. In case we want to change it, the fastest way would be right click and then this box pops up with many suggestions. First one is the one from UK, so we click it and we are done. In case that we don't want to use anymore the dynamic spelling, we can right-click spelling and turn off dynamic spelling. Let's go now with the third option, autocorrect. Once we are inside the text box, if I press right-click, I find here spelling as well, and then we have the same options as before. Check spelling, dynamic spelling, and autocorrect. If I click it, it seems that nothing happens. We just turned on the autocorrect option. To have a better knowledge about this tool, we should go over Edit, Preferences, and then here, just below spelling, we find autocorrect. From here, we can turn on or turn off this option. The same with this autocorrect capitalization errors. Here we can choose the language, and in this box we can even add different words which will be corrected automatically. If I click add, we'll have to text in the misspelled word and the correction. Easy. Once this is completed and we click OK, if I go over spelling autocorrect, then it means that we are making that tool on, and according to our own list of words, this tool will automatically correct our text. Now I'll turn it off and let's go with the last option. The last option of our spelling menu is called User Dictionary. I can go from my text box, pressing right click, then spelling, User Dictionary. Once this box is open, we can see the target, User Dictionary. We can see the language. This is the language in where we are working on, English UK, but we have many different languages. And then we have this dictionary list. Now it's marked added words, but if we expand this menu, we have removed words as well and ignored words. So we can make our dictionary richer and richer by adding different words. By clicking removed words, we'll find here the list of those words removed, and by clicking ignored words, we will find here the words already skipped when we did the spell check. Take in mind that if I add a word, I can even say how I want that word to hyphenate. For example, imagine that I text down here dinosaur. I guess that the dictionary of Indesign will have this word. Anyways, I'll use it for this example. If I click hyphenate, I can check how this word is gonna be cut. I can even change this hyphenate and then click add. When we are happy, we click OK or done, and that's all. Time to say goodbye now, and I hope to see you in the next class.